The AFU continue to strike objects in the Russian rear. The day before, Russian anti-aircraft gunners shot down 3 drones over the Black Sea on the approach to Crimea. The Russian armed forces continue striking military facilities in Ukraine. Last night, missile strikes were launched against the Mirhorod air base. In addition, the AFU facilities in Kharkiv region were hit. In Kharkiv, enterprises for repairing military equipment and assembling UAVs were targeted. Several more facilities were hit in Chuhuiv. In addition, the Russian armed forces shelled the AFU deployment sites in Malinivka and Kluhaino-Bashkirivka by Tornado S MLRS. The Russian offensive is intensifying in several areas. Near Kupiansk, the Russian armed forces advanced to the outskirts of Sinkivka. The AFU command plans to withdraw the 32nd Mechanized Brigade to the rear due to critical losses, and units of the 115th Mechanized Brigade will take its place. In the Timkivka area, Russian troops are advancing on both sides, trying to encircle a powerful AFU stronghold. To the south, near Ivanivka, the Russian armed forces took another stronghold on the outskirts of the village. Fighting continues for the heights near Klishchivka, where Ukrainian units are still present. On the northern flank, they are advancing near the Berkhovsky Reservoir towards Bodanivka. Fighting continues on the northern flank of Avdiivka, near Petrivka. The AFU retreated to the forest belt to the west of the settlement, using armored vehicles and FPV drones. In addition, on Thursday, Russian forces managed to advance in the directions of Ocheretine and Novokalinove. On the southern flank, the Russian armed forces are expanding their zone of control in the industrial zone near Yasinuvata. According to preliminary information, there are also advances in the area of the Vineyard Garden community. The enemy attempted several counterattacks near Verbove. However, the AFU were pushed back to their original positions by artillery and ATGM fire. In addition, the Russian armed forces launched a repeated strike on the village of Zarikny. This time, the target was the headquarters of the 115th Brigade of the AFU. Earlier, many Ukrainian servicemen from the 128th Brigade were killed and wounded in the same village. Fierce fighting continues in the area of Krinky. The AFU still hold a bridgehead in the center of the village. To the west, in the area of Antonivka and the railway bridges, the enemy again tried to land on the left bank of the Dnipro River, but failed to gain a foothold. The AFU continue shelling Russian-populated areas on the left bank of the Dnipro River. 2 people were killed in Oleshki and Novokakhovka, and another was wounded in Hornostaivka.